Okay, I'm going to talk about reality and what's going on with Minnesota. Excuse me, and the riots in America, and just what's been going on with the. And I want to talk about Iran. Now, I can't flip back and forth between the pyramid chart I showed of fully integrated reality uh, and this etymological dictionary I have here because just with one hand I don't have a tripod. It's too difficult. So I'm going to be concentrating in the area right here of the court of the Gentiles from noon to actually to out to the outer courts to the Wahe. Okay, creating conditions in that which bears existence and it's that which bears existence of uh, not a little bit less dense things, okay, that you can look, see, and understand, but they're not necessarily physical. And then things that are physical, ta. So shin, sin, and then ta, physical objects, physical people. Okay, so the royal that pyramid is the royal law of liberty of Jesus Christ because it's really Dalit is what comes from the ark and spews out, or actually in. It's how quantum reality, all of physical reality works, and you'll start to see that it repeats itself in a repeating pattern. It's a Mandelbrot cell set, really. So the people of the earth are really here under these Elohim. Now, I want to talk about Allah with the two L's. That is deny, obstruct development. So what they're trying to do is deny, obstruct the development of people so they can control over them. Right? It's about denying. It's Ali Meme of Leviticus 26:1 or the Ali Lee. Whenever you see two L's, that's deny, obstruct development. That's not God, or that's not an Elohim. The Elohim the one with no dots above it, that's the supreme God, and that's the one that Yehovah Ethah Adamah, and he makes him Elohim Bara Barishas Bara Elohim Ethah Shemayim well Ethah Rats. Right. So in Iran now, according to the way this authority hierarchy structure goes, I'm now physically in the United States of America, which was founded by me under the royal law of liberty of Jesus Christ. Anyway, and we did talk about the court, going against the Jews. That's a bad idea. That's literally that's Bereshit's Alef or Genesis 1-2. They're rising up opposition against Bra, the water, the cuss, the court of the Jews. It's anti-Semitism. It's something that's written in existence. And these lower, and I don't like to use the word lower, is because there's really no low. It's lower, higher. It's deeper. Okay, I don't know. That's the way. There's like the Roman centurion said, "Hey, I'm a man of authority. I understand how authority hierarchies and authority works." So, you have there's so many things that like an assembly line, and it passes on to the next, and because they're experts in their field. Well, there's different densities of reality that we have to be experts in. But what I'm trying to say is that Islam is something that denies and obstructs the development and harms mankind. Okay, it's really based on lie, like lots of lie, and you can just see from the fruit. You can see from the fruit of the tree of Islam that it's judged a tree by its fruit. That the tree is a collection of energy moving to a goal. What does it say? Don't plant a tree in the temple of the Lord. It's not saying you don't have any collections of energy moving to a goal. Yeah, it's saying that because if you plant that inside a church, then the church gets deviated, right? Or the temple, excuse me. It's the temple, synagogue, the house of the Lord, right? Right. So that's really not per se to say against Christmas trees. So when people, they have all this religious debate about Christmas trees, and I got into it for a while, being against Christmas trees. Now I'm like, oh, but now they cost so much, and you don't want to go through all the hassle. But anyway, it's nice to have a Christmas tree. I think. I don't know if someone else did it. they got made at the White House, man. Okay, so no, this is about Quanah, Quaff, and Noon, Alef, protecting ownership of Yahweh Wahe. Okay, that's the creator of the bearer of existence, and it's all everything through the Lord has to be Quanah, Quaff, Noon, Hey, acquired legally through the laws of the Torah and the laws of existence. Now we see, but we know that when a person can emanate, and then it's down into where they can look, people can look, see, and understand in physical reality. That's the high Adam that's come down, and he is actually Elohim. So it's the job of the governments to pay tribute. So this is why I don't ask for donation. My financial policy, I don't have one. I mean, yes, bless me, you're blessed. Curse me, you're cursed. But it's the job of the Elohim with 2 dots above the hay, the leaders of the governments or whatever to and anyway, to provide for me financially in a way that they respect and are, Yehovah. So, did I talk about Iran? Oh, and the thing with ICE. Look, people, I've already said, hey, I just said that. If you now, are people okay? People, you can leave Christianity and become a Noahide and still be saved. A Noahide. This is it's the Church of Dale, and I want to thank you, Rabbi Tobias Singer, for clarifying where Orthodox Christianity stands on Judaism. I mean, at least our church fathers. But the main thing is really Judaism. You get that straightened out, and then you get everything straightened out. If you get this straightened out, the hierarchy. You notice how that's like a football field? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 main. Wow. Yeah. No. Anyway, but they're all quantumly entangled, and they're all levels, densities, we'd say, of reality. And most people don't get much far beyond Ta and Shin, and a little bit into Resh. But then they do a lot of this energy moving to a goal and spewing and dividing. See, this is where they get dividing up to try to they can divide for positive purposes and divide for negative purposes. And then did I talk about An with 23? Because An's it's the third of the quarter, but it's 23 and 32. So it goes with An is paired with Het, which Het can restrict the motion that An sets forth. An starts doing, but Het can say no. That's outside the bounds of the Torah, right? So Het is written in D, which is Daleth Yod, which is written in Hashemayim, the heavens, heavens is what steam, see, air. It's the heavens, it's the sky, it's what we breathe. That's where we live. Where your soul's there, all right? Right there. Okay, so we had to have the God concept, so the Elohim with the two dots, and and Elohim, the instance of Elohim. This is the instance of I Adam, is Yahweh F I Adam up here in fire, Azaleth, wands, and then he comes out. That's how it works. So this time in physical reality, what I've done with the church is putting words in my mouth and then lying, but then I'm not even gonna get started. I'm just gonna let Bobby handle it. I'm gonna delegate. I've done what I can do with. I found, I did bait card for decades, and I wanted to see how far negatively they would push it, because I think in multiple lifetimes. The Lord doesn't. They're just thinking in one lifetime, and see, I'm developing souls primarily. Souls. Souls inhabit bodies, and souls can be shielded. Just removed from existence. Just poof. We need to waste time burning people in hell forever and torturing them. That's nuts. There's no place that Satan has a kingdom to rule, and that's a myth. Okay, so that's that. I don't know what else to say. All look at these Palestinians, man. Look what they did on October 7th. Oh, Jews just, having a music festival, and they're denying, obstructing, they're just causing woe and lamenting, which is what the base of Allah is. It's about putting people down, and it's like put the woman in burqas. It's a satan. It's evil. I'm sorry. It's a stain on the world. So anyway, God bless America. The Lord, Yahweh Elohim, bless America. The word God is allowed to mix up several terms, specifically these two Elohim, the Elohim and the Elohim, which is first Elohim is the master of existence, continually creating the conditions of existence. The second Elohim is the masters, the rulers, masters, but they rule through agitation and confusion, which is not necessarily bad. Okay, so if they put down laws in the federal government, and if you stay within those laws, everything's great. But if you don't, they're going to agitate you. That's right. Yes, but on the bad side, they might try to be a mafia drug king and real through agitation and confusion and violence and force, fraud, coercion, and that kind of thing. And that's not sanctioned by Dalit. That's not sanctioned by Dalit and not going to be allowed by Het. All right, and D. It's not. No, it will. It may seem it's in pace for a little while, but then it just doesn't. At some point, when you get put face to face with Jesus Christ's return. Yeah, the church is funny. They know not return, but then they're trying to ignore. They say, "Well, we just ignore this guy and act like he's crazy." Yeah, I don't know what Lord has for me now. For what all I know is okay. So this is what I know. I'm painting my room. You can see, doing some remodeling. I cut through the closet, so I'm having a big old closet. Anyway, right, peace.